9 Things a Smart Woman Never Do. Women often face challenges in their daily lives, whether it's juggling multiple responsibilities or overcoming obstacles in their careers. But there are certain things that a smart woman should never do if she wants to stay ahead of the game. In video, we'll go over 9 of those don'ts that will help you stay on track and maximize your potential. Watch on to discover what these are and how to avoid them. Welcome to another Tip Daily video. 1. Comparison. One thing a smart woman never does is compare herself to others. She understands that everyone is on their own unique journey and has their own strengths and weaknesses. Comparing herself to others only leads to self-doubt and a sense of inadequacy. Instead, a smart woman focuses on her own growth and celebrates her own accomplishments. She knows that her worth is not determined by how she measures up to others but by her own personal achievements and happiness. Comparison is a waste of time and energy that a smart woman wisely avoids. 2. Settle for less. A smart woman knows that she deserves nothing but the best, and settling for less is not an option. Whether it's in relationships, career, or personal goals, she won't allow herself to accept mediocrity. Instead, she sets high standards for herself and doesn't compromise on her values and beliefs. A smart woman recognizes her worth and knows that she's capable of achieving great things. She won't let fear or self-doubt hold her back from reaching her full potential. By refusing to settle for less, a smart woman creates a life that she's proud of and one that reflects her true value. 3. Neglect self-care. Self-care is essential for any smart woman. Neglecting it can lead to burnout, stress, and overall dissatisfaction with life. Smart women prioritize self-care by setting boundaries, making time for relaxation, and indulging in activities that bring them joy and rejuvenation. They understand that taking care of themselves is not selfish but necessary for their well-being. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, exercising regularly, or simply taking a bubble bath. Self-care is a non-negotiable for smart women who understand the importance of nurturing themselves in order to thrive. 4. Rely solely on others for happiness. A smart woman never relies solely on others for happiness. While relationships are important, they should never be the sole source of happiness. A woman should always maintain her independence and pursue her own passions and interests. Happiness should come from within, and a woman should always strive to cultivate her own sense of self-worth and happiness. It's important to remember that others can enhance our happiness, but they should never be the sole source of it. 5. Ignore red flags in relationships. A smart woman never ignores red flags in relationships. These can include behaviors such as disrespect, dishonesty, or manipulation. It can be tempting to brush these warning signs under the rug, but doing so only sets the stage for future problems and heartache. A smart woman knows that her happiness and well-being should never be compromised for the sake of a relationship, and she dares to address issues head-on. It's important to trust your instincts and prioritize your own needs, rather than staying in a toxic or unhealthy situation. She understands that a healthy relationship is built on trust, communication, and respect. Ignoring red flags can lead to a cycle of toxic patterns, where the woman constantly sacrifices her own happiness for the sake of the relationship. By addressing these warning signs early on, she can protect her own emotional well-being and make decisions that are in alignment with her values. Furthermore, ignoring red flags can also lead to a loss of self-esteem and self-worth. A smart woman understands that she deserves to be treated with love and kindness, and she refuses to settle for anything less. 6. Compromise personal values and beliefs. A smart woman knows that her values and beliefs are the foundation of her identity. She doesn't compromise on what she believes in or what she stands for, regardless of what others may think. She doesn't allow others to pressure her into going against her values and beliefs just to fit in or please them. She knows that compromising on her core principles will only lead to regrets and resentment in the long run. A smart woman always stays true to herself and lives her life with integrity and authenticity. When it comes to relationships, a smart woman never ignores red flags. She knows that it's important to pay attention to the warning signs early on and trust her intuition. Ignoring red flags can lead to heartbreak and disappointment down the road. A smart woman values herself enough to walk away from toxic or unhealthy relationships, knowing that she deserves better. Taking risks is another thing a smart woman never avoids. She understands that growth and success often require stepping out of her comfort zone and taking calculated risks. Whether it's starting a new business, pursuing a passion, or making a bold career move, a smart woman is willing to take the leap and embrace uncertainty. She knows that staying stagnant will only limit her potential and prevent her from reaching her goals. A smart woman never underestimates her own worth and abilities. She knows her strengths and doesn't shy away from acknowledging them. She understands that she is capable of achieving great things and doesn't let self-doubt hold her back. Instead, she embraces her strengths, works on improving her weaknesses, and confidently pursues her goals. 7. Avoid taking risks. One of the common things that people tend to do is avoid taking risks. However, avoiding risks is something that smart women should never do. Risks are what can make us grow, and it can help us move forward in our lives. Taking risks does not necessarily mean taking dangerous or reckless decisions. It means being willing to step out of our comfort zones and embrace new challenges. The fear of failure can often hold people back from taking risks. But failure is not the end. It is an opportunity to learn and grow. Smart women understand that it's essential to take risks to achieve success in life. They know that failure is a natural part of the process, and they embrace it rather than run away from it. Smart women recognize that taking risks can open doors to new opportunities that they might have never considered before. By stepping out of their comfort zones, they challenge themselves to think outside of the box and find new solutions to problems. Overall, avoiding risks can lead to stagnation and missed opportunities. They are not afraid to fail, and they use their failures as an opportunity to learn and grow, making them even more successful in the future. 8. Limit self-improvement and growth. A smart woman knows that personal growth and self-improvement are essential aspects of a fulfilling life. She understands that stagnation is not an option if she wants to achieve her goals and dreams. Therefore, a smart woman never limits her self-improvement and growth. She seeks out opportunities for learning and development, whether through formal education, attending workshops or seminars, or engaging in self-study. She understands the value of expanding her knowledge and skill set, knowing that it will open doors to new opportunities and enhance her confidence. A smart woman also seeks feedback and actively works on areas where she can improve. She welcomes constructive criticism and sees it as a chance to grow and become better. She sets realistic goals for herself and consistently works towards them, never settling for mediocrity. Furthermore, a smart woman surrounds herself with like-minded individuals who inspire and motivate her. She understands the importance of having a strong support system that encourages her to strive for greatness. She is not afraid to seek guidance and advice from mentors or coaches who can help her on her journey. She recognizes that there is always room for improvement and embraces opportunities to learn and grow. Ultimately, her commitment to personal growth sets her apart and allows her to excel in all areas of her life. 9. Underestimate their own worth and abilities. A smart woman knows her worth and understands her capabilities. She recognizes her strengths and doesn't let anyone or anything make her feel inadequate. She doesn't downplay her accomplishments or talents, but instead, celebrates them. She embraces her abilities and constantly strives to reach her fullest potential. A smart woman believes in herself and her worth, refusing to settle for anything less than what she deserves. She knows that she is capable of achieving great things and isn't afraid to showcase her talents to the world. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. If you got any topics you want me to discuss in a video, just make a comment below.